What's happening, everybody? What's happening? I'm actually on time today. I forgot to put go to YouTube on there. Hold on, let me pin this comment real quick, and then we're gonna get the pleasantries out of the way. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. It's pinned. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Tim's Tidbit. We about to do the price action recap. Let me get fancy. We're about to do the price action recap for 8/17/2022. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the overnight price action. And we usually get on here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but during football season, we're going to be doing it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the price action recap. Well, why do we do this? Because we want to discuss the overnight price action in the morning and look for potential entries if you're a day trader, potential entries if you're a swing trader, see what the market is going to be the most probable direction that the market goes, talk about economic stuff, just doing everything to show what a full-time trader would do on a day-to-day basis, man. Started out doing Tim's Tidbit just to share all the knowledge that I had with my friends and family. And once I shared everything I had, I said, hey, let's go live every single day to show people what a full-time trader would do. So if you want to be a full-time trader, pull up and tap in. I do it all for the free 99. Don't ask you for a dime. Bars. All I ask you do is hit the like button. It might be here on your screen. It might be there on your screen. Wherever the like button is on your screen, might be in the middle like it is on my son's iPad. Wherever the like button is on your screen, that's all I ask you to do. Press the like button. That's all I ask you to do. And then if you're so inclined to do so, share it with a friend. Share it with one cousin you like and one cousin you don't like, so we can come together and build a new Wakanda together, man. What's going on, family? Who in the up before I go to the chat? Shout out our sponsors. Y'all support our sponsors. Our today's sponsors and everyday sponsors is the new TLR.com. Pull up to the new TLR.com and get you some merch. Spider Gang Apparel and Accessories, the apparel and accessory shop for traders and investors. Pull up and get you a shirt like me that says, I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a beast. Pull up and get you one. My favorite is Discipline Over Dollars. This is my favorite one right here. Why? Because you want to focus on the discipline over the dollars, and that'll take you a very, very long way in the stock market. Shout out our other sponsor for today, Banjo. New music by Il Jodam. Banjo streaming on all streaming platforms. That's the new album from Il Jodam. Full disclosure, the new TLR.com is me, myself. That's my merch shop. And Banjo is music made by my son. It was made right over there in that bedroom over there that I'd allow him to use until he's a grown man. Y'all support our sponsors, man. Let me see who in the chat. What's going on? I see a whole lot more numbers than I see comments in the chat. Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? What's going on, Kevo? What's happening here to learn and share? What in the world? Who is this? Who is this in my chat? Oh, speaking of my chat, I'm sorry, y'all. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to ask a question, if anybody want to share anything, if anybody just want to pull on up, but do not pull up with the bird in the cage. You feel me? What's going on, Lex, baby? Daddy miss you, baby. I'm so glad you back in the States. I was so worried about you when you were gone over there, over that water. What's going on, 100? 100. I put that in the mail. Did I send you a text? I don't know. I put it in the mail. Cool it now. You gotta cool it now. What's going on, Cool It? King Cake. I don't know that name. What's going on, King Kaden? If you've been here before, I jolly pies. But welcome. I ain't never seen a name before. What's going on, Sonya? What's going on, Sonya? Hey, I have forgot to say it again this morning. So if I forget again, I'm just gonna say it now. Make sure y'all pull up on the 23rd and make sure the date right. Pull up on the 23rd. Yes, next Tuesday, the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. One of my financial advisors, he's not my personal financial advisor. Dustin is my personal financial advisor. Man, let me get that off of there. I'm out to edit that out. I'm out to go through my video and edit that out. I just realized when I clicked on that, it had I ain't even gonna tell y'all what it had on there. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Eric, my financial advisor, and the cousin Q and myself, we gonna sit down and just have a conversation about the market. Oh, I supposed to been putting up the story. I got to put up the story so that y'all can submit any questions you want to have. Remember, Eric is a financial advisor. He's a fiduciary. He specializes in financial planning for retirement, all things finance, but he focus on like long-term investing. Them the kind of questions you need to be asking if you want to ask Eric. Q, everybody know Q. He work on Wall Street. He's an amazing fundamental guy. You need to be asking like fundamental type questions. Don't be coming in here asking about what's a breaker, what's a order block, and all that right there. Me, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I don't know nothing. So if you want to ask me something, I don't know why you want to ask me anything. But pull up next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. I was trying to get somebody else to get on there, but they hurt my feelings, and I ain't gonna call no names or nothing like that. But I ain't gonna let y'all know that they hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna put them out there on Front Street like that, and we just gonna leave it at that. Rhonda Green, what's going on, Rhonda Green? Good afternoon to you. Hey, wait a minute. I ain't seen Brittany. Where is Brittany? Brittany is not here. Oh my goodness, who is gonna bring me my tea and crumpets? Where is Brittany? Someone put out an APB for Brittany, please. Y'all, let's get into it, man. Let's see what's going on today. I'm gonna share with y'all. I tried to take it short, didn't like what I saw, got back out of that thing quick. Well, I ain't get back out of it quick. I went and hung out with my wife. Boom. Let's go to the charts. I kind of moved some stuff, took some stuff off. Did I add anything? I don't think I added anything since. Oh, I did add this breaker down here since y'all was on live, but I took some stuff off. I took off that other breaker that was in here that we was flirting around with. I took off a couple of fair value gaps that we had waxed on, waxed off. And so boom, here it is. This morning, y'all know this morning when I was saying I wanted it to it was too much going on up here. We had a whole lot of upside. Matter of fact, this one, we got wax on, wax off for that. He can go. We got wax on, wax off. For anybody that don't know what I'm talking about, when I say wax on, wax off, it's just the gap fill retracement. Shout out people like Jason, Jay the Trader. He called it the gap fill retracement. A lot of people call it the gap fill retracement. ICT call it repricing, repricing, then balancing or redistribute, offering sell side, offering buy side, offering sell side. That's what he be saying. And then he say now it's balanced. So that's got the wax on, wax off. I can take that off, right? That's what I mean when I say that. This right here, technically, I'm gonna count this as wax on, wax off because we got up in it. Even though it's not done on the 50, we ain't got full body 15-minute candles. I'm just gonna call it close enough for government work. Boom, getting it out of there. We got the wax on, wax off. Get it out of there. But so today, let me explain to you what first of all, I marked out this 60-minute breaker right here. Y'all know how I do my breakers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be trying to sit there and wait for the low to high, the high low, the low to high, all that right there. I do it the way that ICT taught me. And then once I find it, then I can go back and find it the way. Shout out to PDub and Lex, the video that they sent. It was a 5 video, but I'm old. I ain't got time to be trying to figure out which high I supposed to count, which low I supposed to count. All I do is I do it the way I learned from ICT. Like, here we go. We came up here. Boom. We made this high. We ran some liquidity over there, right? Once we made that high, we came down and made a low. Boom. Ran some liquidity up on the hill. Ran some liquidity on there. Just ran liquidity. Once we ran liquidity to the downside, bang, yow, we took off. Pang out. That's the sound it make. Once we run in liquidity and we get that pang out, see, I take that high right there and run it out in time. It's ran out of time. Once we get that pang out and we break that high, I come down here to the low that we made after the low before the pang out, and I stretch it out in time. That's my order block. I mean, that's my breaker. Did I say order block before? Breaker. That's my breaker. And so I watch that breaker. When it's coming back down, I expect it to bounce off that breaker. And once it get through that breaker and start coming back up, I expect it to bounce off the other side. That's how I play my breakers. And then once I find it, then I can go back through and count 4, 3, 2, 1. I can do that then. 4, 3, 2, 1. I got the low, the high, the low, high, high, lower, low. I can find it once I find the breaker. But that's just the way I look for it, right? Now, that being said, once we opened this morning, y'all know I was saying it was too junky up here. We went up. I was like, hey, I expect the low from yesterday and this breaker and all of that to be the resistance, right? And it did exactly that. Boom, 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 went up there. That was the resistance, right? So I said, okay. Shout out 100. He had already said the equilibrium was at 42.92. And I was like, y'all know how I do. I wanted to get up into the discount before I try to sell something or buy something or whatever, right? So I'm sitting here watching it go. Me and my sweetie like, hey, we fun to go. I'm like, let's go do something. It ain't gonna give me what I want, right? So I'm sitting here looking. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna sit on the sideline forever. I'm gonna put on a real small position because it gave me a setup, but it wasn't my A+ setup. So I just put on a little teeny tiny position, right? And let me show you what it gave me, right? Let me drop down to the 5-minute chart. Right, go down to the 5-minute. We came down. Remember, this was like the resistance area right here between the breaker and the high. I mean, yeah, what's that? The high or the low? Yesterday's low. So yesterday's low, the breaker, that was the resistance area, right? It's do doing this thing up in there, do, right? So here we go. We start chopping here. We was chopping up in there, and we ran up here, and we when we shot up here, we ran out this buy side right here, and we wick back off it hard, right? So that right there, y'all already know how I think. Whenever we run liquidity and we wick back off it hard like that, I'd be like the market saying, okay, I want to go that direction, but not just right now. I got some other stuff to do down here to the other side, right? So I started looking for a little short setup right around there. It wasn't going to be my A+ up here what I wanted to go short. So I was like, I'm just going to put on something real small. And when I say real small, I just bought one contract. I bought one contract in 2 different accounts. So I just bought one contract. Sometimes real small be one contract. Sometimes it might be more than one, just depending on what I'm trying to do. This right here, this was just like a trash setup where I just wanted to wet my beak just in case the market just dumped. You see what I'm saying? But had risk management on deck. So long story short, this little fair value gap right here that the market made right there. That fair value gap that the market made right there on the come on, get out of my way. Right here on this 5-minute chart right here. That fair value gap right there. I took the trade at, I think it was like 10.25. So boom, that's the 10.25 candle right there. I remember I took the trade. It was around 10.25 when I took the trade because we was getting ready to go get something to eat. Right. So when the market came down, it made equal lows right here. I was like, okay, yeah, we finna go get them equal lows and maybe go down and get up under this swing low here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get in. So when we came back up, I took the trade somewhere in here. This was an options trade I took. I took it somewhere in here. It was on the 9.25 candle. So right there, it was up in here somewhere inside that fair value gap, right? So when I took the trade, right, I said I put my my risk management on. I had my risk management on my options that I was only willing to lose. Is it ain't no good setup. So then this is my breaker that I marked out, right? Now remember what I told y'all. Once I find my breaker, I expect it to bounce off the breaker when it come to it, right? So I said, if we bounce off this breaker, I'm out of there. I said, if we bounce off this breaker, I'm out of there. Because if we bounce off this breaker, we coming back to get some of this gap work. Right? So we went to lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, hanging out, had us a good time. And we got back about 12:30. Right? So I came here at 12:30. Yep, there you go. Because we wasn't back to the New York Open yet. There you go, right there. So I'm correct. It was It was earlier than 12:30 then, because we won at the New York Open. So it was 12:20. It was around 12:20 because we wasn't back to the New York Open yet, right? Soon as I was like, oh, we bounced off the breaker. I'm out of there. Closed the positions. Went and started watching TV, right? When I went and started watching TV, I peeked back here. Oh no, 100 texted me. He was like, it's go time. It's about to happen. And I'm like, what's up? And he was like, oh, it's about to go down. Right. So, and when I looked, it was probably about 2:00. Yep. Right here. We was going up and I was like, okay, he was like, it's about to happen. Cause we'll talk about it's going to come back to equilibrium and sell off. Right. So I came back here, I peeked at it and we was on this calendar right here and we started pushing back down. I texted him back. Y'all can ask him if he in the chat. I said, if 485 hold, we going to get a bounce. Right. That was me saying, I ain't doing nothing short. You feel me? I can't say, hey, don't short at 100. I just said, if 485 hold, we getting the bounce. He texted me back, facts, right? And I walked off and went and looked at TV, right? Look here. When that bugger got right there, that's that. I said 42.85, right? When that bugger got right there, it came down and it wicked back up. And that 42.85 held up. Ping out. That thing took off. Ping out, gone, out of there. You feel me? And so, thus was the day. Thus was the day. We came down, we went up, right? And we came down again, and we closed. Where we closed at? 1,600. We closed slightly above where we opened up. That was the day. Welcome to FOMC. Yes, sir. 100 says paper trade got smoked. Hey, we already know. Oh, let's just look at our home girl. Who that, Tim? I'm talking about Spalene. Where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. Where you at, Spalene? Spalene, you done got big, girl. You better get on Jenny Craig. Come here. There you go. Hey, baby. Look at Spalene. Now, look here, man. I still ain't in no puts. If this market do exactly what you remember, it already did what we said last time. I ain't get a chance to participate in the new version. I ain't get a chance to open no new positions. I did get a chance to get out of some old positions with some profit, but I ain't get a chance to participate in what we said. And it went and did exactly what we said it was going to do. What did we say it was going to do? We said we're going to reclaim this 50 and we're going to go up there and bounce off that 200. And it's doing exactly that. Then we said we wanted to come back down, test this weekly breaking structure, fill in this gap up in this fair value gap, and then get closer back to the 20, allow the 50 to get a little closer, and then and then reclaim the 200. If this thing go ahead and keep pulling back without me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. It's acting like it want to do exactly what we've been talking about. If it give it, I just needed to give me at least that. What we said it was 5%. What we said it was from the high. 4.5%. Just give me the 4.5. I already said if we get to what was it, 416, 417, between 417 and 413, I'm looking for the scale. Hey, I think that's all I got in the price action recap. What's up, Ebony? What's going on, Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect. What's up, Ebony? Draco still making them eat cake. Draco, my sweetie, going to get her hair braided too. She say she gonna make them eat cake. Make them eat cake, Draco. Eat cake. What's up, King Rail? What's up with you, man? What Lex said? Had to short 42.85 this AM. That came like 42.85 came. Let me see when 42.85 came. The short on 42.85. Oh yeah, that was 10 o'clock. But ain't nobody trading no futures. I'm trading options. Get out of here, Lex. Them just jokes. Them breakers pay. Get out of here. Well, I don't want no breakers. Breaker 19. She hit like butter. Oh, Lex, I saw your morning star trade, Lex. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yesterday, I was trying to get a short. Right over here yesterday, and it didn't give me my come here. It didn't give me my entry. Here it is right here. It didn't give me my entry because I came back here. What time I came back here? What time was it when I came back here? No, that's what is this? Where's the 16th? Where's the 16th at? Here, right here. I was trying to get it here. I wasn't over here. This is midnight. This midnight, but I was trying to get it in the same spot. Right? You see right there. I think that was your morning star, shooting star, something right here. What you was pointing out right there. I was trying to get it here. Right? I was trying to get it here, but you see that was at 16. It ain't come there until the end of the day. Right? It ain't come there till the end of the day. And then when you made the post, it was coming here. So if I would have got it there, because y'all go back and check the tape to see if I'm lying. I said I was trying to get this. I was trying to get this short right here, and I was gonna get an MES short, and I was gonna swing that booger till the cows come home. Cause my wife talks, oh Lord, my husband on the internet talking about booger. I said I was gonna swing that booger till the cows come home. So I was trying to get in right there, and that's it, and that's the exact same spot where you talk about with your shooting star, morning star right there, because I had already peeped it. I could see it unfolding. And look at it. Down, down, baby. Yo, street in a Range Rover. Boom, boom. You better let it go. It didn't come back until after night came in. I don't put on no trade after 3 o'clock. Oh man, can't even see the screen. Why y'all ain't telling me you couldn't see the screen? I ain't going back through it. That's the shooting star over there. That's why I was trying to get in. I ain't going back all through all that no more. Hey man. Hey. Look, the link in the chat one more time. If anybody want to pull up, that's Lex. Why you still on my screen? Shooting star. Okay, then the shooting star. Go back on vacation. Go back on vacation. She not here. She going to get her hair braided. Somebody about to braid her hair. They about to braid her hair. She over there in the hood. I appreciate y'all for saying no chat. I appreciate that, but I missed it. I ain't go. I thank y'all for telling me. I thought you said you weren't gonna take the chart off the screen no more. You right, Cool It. I did say that. I don't know why I took it off the screen. Hey man, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. Is anybody pulling up? Ain't nobody pulling up. We gonna call it early today. Hey, do me a favor. Pull up next Tuesday night at 7:30. We looking like we before I say that, we in a place right now where the market trying to make a decision, right? The market trying to make a decision right now, right? The market want to cool off. People are starting to get greedy because people thinking, oh my God, I missed the bottom. The bottom got put in. I missed the bottom. I'm gonna lose my job. I'm missing the rally. The market trying to make a decision right now. The market want to cool off. We've been running for a minute. From the bottom. From the bottom to where we closed at today, we up 15%. We've been running. The market been on all gas. It want to cool off, but we at a serious point of contention right now, right? We at a serious battleground. Remember, we talked about it, right? I don't trade EMAs. But I like to stay aware of what. Shout out my financial advisor, Dustin. He was talking about this today on one of his videos, and it's a good point. So I want to share it. I can't share it the exact way he said it, but even though you don't trade a certain thing, I'm summarizing his words. Even though you don't trade a certain thing, you got to be aware of what other groups of people trade, because it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Remember, I've been talking, right? Once you reclaim the 20, the next stop is the 50. When you reclaim the 50, the next stop is the 200. I don't trade EMAs, and y'all see it playing out. You see what I'm saying? We were talking about this from when we was way down here somewhat, and look where we at now. We at this 200, because that's how a lot of people think. When you got a lot of people thinking about something and waiting on something, look what the reaction that said. I said, when we get to that 200, I expect it to bounce off of it. And what it did, it bounced off it. I don't trade EMAs, but that's what people expect. That's what people looking for. People who went long down here at this 50. The 200 is probably they take profit. You see what I'm saying? These equal highs probably was some of their shaving point. I'm going to shave here. You see what I'm saying? I'm shaving here. I'm taking profit here. Don't nobody know what other people doing, but when you got a lot of people looking at the same area, is got the power to make it come true, especially people with big money. Remember we looked at the thing and we was the little guppies and the puppies down here, and then the people with the real big money over there. Let me see what they called them. I can't remember what they called them. Let's go to bar chart. Let's go to barchart.com. I'm gonna see what they called them. I can't remember what they called. Let's look at the ES for September. It don't matter which one you look at. Right here. Commitment of traders. Look, they call them commercials. Commercials, them the big dogs. And up under them, they got dealers, and intermediary. Some more big leveraged funds. It sound important. Leveraged funds. Non-commercial. These are the big dogs. And then these asset managers and non-commercial, those are just the big dogs. Down here in other reportables, these are the puppies and the guppies. We fall in this category. Everybody who don't make enough money or don't have enough money that they have to report what they doing. People like the puppies and the guppies. Right there. Let me show you right there. Where's it other? Where's other? That's fine. Look at leveraged. These are typically hedge funds and various types of money managers, including registered commodity traders. They sound important, right? Other reportables. Nope, that ain't it. Where's the other? Where it's right there. Other reporting traders is the catch-all category for traders too small to be required to report their positions. Individual traders will fall in this category. The puppies and the guppies. That's us over there. We're the puppies and the guppies. So imagine all of these commercial dealer leveraged funds, asset managers, non-commercial. These people moving. Look at them. Matter of fact, look at the contracts long and short, right? For the puppies and the guppies, you got 120,000 long contracts for the September expiration. For the big dogs, these the biggest of the big, these boys got 1,785,000 contracts long. Over here, the puppies and the guppies, right? We got 184,000 on the short side. These boys got 1,473,000. Big money, Bitcoins. So you got people with big money and Bitcoins looking at stuff like, oh, we coming up on this 200. Let's go ahead and take some profit. Let's go ahead and close some stuff. You feel me? Boing, bounce off it. You got people out there looking at stochastics and RSI and all of that right there. Oh, the RSI saying we're oversold. I mean, we're overbought. We know we overbought. We done ran up what we said, 15%. We done ran up 15% in 23 days. We done ran up 16% in 23 days right there. From there to there, that's 23 days. I mean, was it 33 days? Wait, 23 bars, 33 days. Oh, because it's 23 trading days. They count the weekends too. So 23 trading days, right? We done ran up 16%. We know we overbought. Now the RSI say we overbought. The stochastic, the MACD say we overbought. Stochastic, we coming up on the 200. So all this stuff, oh, we overbought. It's time to sell. We know it's time to sell. We been know that. We saw the price action say we went up here. We left this gap down here. We done broke this high. We done broke this swing high. Now we need to go on back down here and retest this swing high, retest this breaker, retest this gap up, retest all that right there. And before we can ping out, we already know that. But when you got all the people, price action saying, okay, we need to go do this retest. The EMA trader saying, oh, we finna bounce off the 200. The stochastic and the MACD, oh, we oversold. The Bollinger Bands, we outside the bands because this the 20 period. Remember, the Bollinger Bands had a 20 period and they had one standard deviation to the top, one standard deviation to the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's riding outside the bands right now because it's the 20 period right here. It's outside the Bollinger Bands. Oh, we outside the band. Everybody looking at the same thing. So guess what price gonna do from a self-fulfilling prophecy standpoint? Go down. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm an algo conspiracies, because the algos know, hey, we just hit these equal highs that I've been looking at. Now I want to go back down. That's what I'm looking at. I ain't looking at the 200 period. What was my target? These equal highs over here. That's why that line right there. That was my target. I say, hey, the algos, remember, they left that. The algos wanted that back here in June, but the news pushed us down. They said, okay, I'll just go get some more liquidity. Then I'm going to come back and get them highs. You feel me? The target didn't change. Only thing changed, the news trumps the charts. And I said, okay, we going to regroup, and that's still the same target. When we got back to the target, guess what I did? Took profit out of there. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. Let me see if y'all said something in the chat. What I did, baby? What I did, man? Let me go back. What did I do? I'm in the hood about to whoa. Up from Lauderdale. Don't do Broward. Oh, you from Lauderdale? I'm from Lauderdale too. What's happening? What it is? You ain't grew up in Lauderhill. Stop now. You just trying to be part of the crew. Ramon, what's up, Ramon? What you said? You called the top. Bring out the crystal ball because, oh man, good so well, man. I ain't called no top. I just talked about where the algos was most likely to react to price, man. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Y'all stop that. Appreciate that, Draco. She beautiful with or without a hairstyle. Trust me. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Stop playing. Hey, man, y'all pull up next Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. I'm gonna put, as soon as I get off live, I'm gonna post up a question box. So can I put more than one question box on there? What I do this right here. I put up 3 stories. Want to say questions for Eric, want to say questions for Q, and want to say questions for me. So I know which person to filter the questions to. And we ain't answering all of them. I'm just going to let them pick out the ones they want to do. So, appreciate that here to learn and share. 8/23 at 7:30 p.m. It's going to be a real financial advisor who's a fiduciary, who's my personal financial advisor and fiduciary. He's not my direct one, but he's in the company that's taking care of my little bit of dope. They currently, man, they got currently $250 million in assets under management. However you say that. They very knowledgeable. They all about teaching. They know a whole lot of stuff. Dustin already came on and dropped some gems for us. Now Eric gonna come on. We just gonna have a conversation about the market. Y'all already know Q. Q is amazing. Every time Q open his mouth, he dropping gems. So the kind of questions you need to be asking Eric is geared toward all things financial and long-term wise, it be it rolling over an IRA from a Roth, rolling over from a 401 to an IRA. I'm getting ready to retire in 10 years. What do I need to do? He can't be super specific, but general type questions, right? Because he is licensed by the SEC. Certain things he can't do because you're not his client. The homie Q crazy with the fundamentals, stuff about, like, you know what I'm saying, looking at companies, how we need to be thinking during these times, what we need to be thinking about. And don't be asking, Q, is this the bottom? We don't care if it's the bottom. We not bulls or bears, we beasts. Don't be, is this the bottom? Are we gonna bounce from here? Is the bottom in? No. What, think about stuff. Like, hey, if as an analyst, what the analysts think about when they trying to research these companies? What should we be thinking about? Should we be thinking about the big companies or the little companies? Should we be thinking about who make the widgets for Widgetville, or should we just be buying the meme stocks? Ask, like, you know what I'm saying, real questions. Don't be asking dumb stuff. And yeah, I said dumb stuff. And then I don't know why you want to ask me anything. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So y'all know what kind of stuff I'm gonna answer and what kind of, if you ask me, and don't be funny. Don't get in there. I'm telling you, if y'all get in there asking stupid stuff in the chat, in the question box, hey, my block game strong. I'm a block game strong. What's up, Kashaya? What's going on? What's up, Kashaya's dad? How you feeling? Said me and my dad turned in. Retirement. Stick to the plan. Somebody put stick to the plan in the chat for my sweetie. These 3 days hanging out at the house with me done spoiled her. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I ain't got nothing else. It's 37 minutes. We gonna call it. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button for me. And I'll see y'all in the morning for the overnight price action. Give yourself a brain break. Get away from the market. Don't think about the market. Go hug somebody in your family. Go kiss them and tell them that you love them. Enjoy your dinner. If you got a child, hug your child. It's crazy out here in these streets and these schools. If you got your parents still here, pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, mama, hey, dad, I love you. If you got a spouse, kiss your spouse. If you got a pet, just pet them. Don't kiss your pet. Please don't. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone.